And now from the KSN Live First Alert Doppler Storm Center, weather with meteorologist Matt Poskai.
Welcome back to the KSN Storm Center. We are not without thunderstorms today, and we do have a couple of showers and storms out there. I want to take a look outside with our tower cam. That's brought to you by the Stables Casino. A few of those towering white thunderheads have gone up, although we're not seeing too much in the way of lightning or hearing too much thunder. We are at least seeing some rainfall from these, as little as it is. This is a look outside, of course, across Joplin, where we switch over to the radar here. Freeman Health Live First Alert Doppler radar picking up on a couple of showers and storms. No severe weather, and that's the good news that we have here for this week. Even though the rain chances are quite low, they're not zero, and we're also not expecting severe weather because we just don't have enough moisture, not at the ground. At the ground, we've got plenty of it, but above the ground, that's where the problem is. We don't have the moisture above the ground to really sustain these things. So we see these things going up. Here's our radar. We zoom on in here to parts of the 4 states. We'll start off around Castro. You had a thunderstorm earlier. Now that is just an area of a couple of sprinkles. There is still one thunderstorm still kicking there west of Gentry, although that one is collapsing here as it tries to move off to the west and northwest. And then a couple of small showers east of Lamar as well as east of Jasper, close to Miller. That's about it. So that's all we have left. And as we head through this evening, you'll notice that the Futurecast, I think, handles it pretty well. Coverage, maybe not so much, a little ambitious there, but it does show that stuff collapsing as we head into this evening. They're pretty much all gone by 10 o'clock, definitely by 11. So once we get past sunset, this stuff just almost completely collapses. And it's already starting to show that. I mean, we just don't have anything to keep them going through the evening. Otherwise, the other story is temperatures. And we ended up getting low to mid-90s over the weekend, but we just didn't have that humidity. Well, humidity's back. And you might think, well, doesn't that moisture make them stubborn? It would any other time of the year, but not in the summertime. That sun is hot and powerful. Low 90s right now, though a couple of spots did get some rain-cooled air. Parsons, you're at 84, one of the lucky ones there with temperatures a little bit lower, but you're getting a little bit more moisture too. So that 84 feels like 90, whereas we feel like 97 in Joplin as well as Pittsburgh. 101 is what it feels like with the heat and the humidity factored in together over in Nevada. Tonight, your forecast from your local weather authority does spell out some, I'd say, a nice morning tomorrow, and that's something that we can really count on this time of the year. We do have fairly nice mornings, so mostly clear and mild in the morning, low 73. Your high tomorrow around 94 degrees, so pretty much a carbon copy forecast as today. And this 20%, I would say, is rounded up from 15. We don't really go into anything less than, everything on the 10s, and that's just for simplicity's sake. We try to make it easy to understand. So a few showers and storms, maybe not as widespread as today, but I would say everybody's got a decent chance, except for Kansas. Those of you in Kansas, may not be as great of a chance there for rain area-wide. Most of the moisture is off to the south and east. Futurecast shows you pretty well what I'm talking about. This is 7 a.m. in the morning, nothing going on at this point, and then we head into the afternoon. This is 1 o'clock. A couple of showers and storms out there. Missouri, parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, maybe Kansas. But as we head through 5 o'clock, you're still seeing not much out there. We'll see a couple of those pop up from time to time, but as we head through the day tomorrow, I would expect that rain chance to be a little bit lower than today in terms of the coverage, all right? If you get underneath one of those things, you're going to have a great shot of seeing some measurable rainfall, but it's just very difficult when these things are very tiny out there and they don't move very much. So as we look at the forecast tomorrow, it's 20% chance for you Tuesday, it's 10% chance Wednesday, and then we go less than 10%. I'm not saying zero, but it's pretty close. Thursday through Saturday before the rain chances start to creep back in early next week. Of course, the forecast is going to be changing because the weather is changing, and if we adjust anything, the great way to say it, right there, first off the bat, that's going to be 4stateshomepage.com. If we make any changes, it shows up there immediately. All right, the picture for this half hour, courtesy of the law firm of Bishop and Hayes, is from Alicia. Thank you very much, Alicia, for this beautiful shot there of some of those clouds that were trying to grow up big and strong in the thunderstorms. We had a few of those today, but not too many. Thank you very much. Beautiful picture. And, of course, send them to my Facebook page, Matt Poskai. I'd love to see them.
A nice sunny day over the 4 states.
Yeah,
right.
I'd say so.
Matt, thanks so much. We'll celebrate